to jump right into the conversation as one of the top in the world with a victory over somebody like Timeless Toni Storm.
And this is how you do it. Oh, boy, all right.
And Alex Windsor taking advantage of the champion, turning our attention away. I mean, you may disagree with it, Tony, but it's not a bad strategy.
I don't disagree with it at all.
There you go.
I absolutely agree with this. I mean, Alex Windsor is wrestling the top women's wrestler in the world right now. Take every shortcut that you can.
Woo-hoo! Sit down, Shivani. They're not cheering for you. They're cheering for Timeless Toni Storm.
That is a woman who understands the opportunity that's in front of her right now.
Alex Windsor, a savvy vet, but Timeless Toni Storm. The press and the right hands raining down. And fans still to come tonight on Rampage. Cage of Agony. Brian Cage, totally on a Bishop Khan, will be in action. From New Japan Pro Wrestling, Shota Umino, the Roughneck, goes one-on-one. The Rocky Asuka Romero. Satnam Singh will be in action. And how about this for our main event? Jay Lethal, the Bastard Pack, one-on-one. Wow. A huge night of action tonight for Rampage.
The Bastard Pack.
As Windsor to the outside. Timeless Toni Storm, the hip attack. Alex Windsor crashing to the floor.
You call it a hip attack, I call it a flying ass. No big deal.
It's all the same, Matt Menard.
It's Friday night.
Had to stifle a smart alecky comment there.
Now, what stopped you?
Deference to my broadcast partners. That's Toni Storm looking for a suplex.
Great block that time by Windsor. She just...
You got right hands from Windsor, and Toni Storm, though.
Nice block.
A big elbow strike.
Yeah, Windsor got that wide vertical base. She separated her feet and prevented that move.
Windsor keeps getting up, huh?
And Toni Storm driven face first into the ring apron by Alex Windsor. As Windsor coming in, the opportunity not lost on her. Applying pressure to the champion. And remember, coming up on Sunday, June 30th at Forbidden Door, you see Mariah May. She'll be the woman that's kind of caught in the middle of the AEW Women's World Championship title match. It was Toni Storm that threw up the challenge to Mina Shirakawa of Stardom. That match is official for Forbidden Door coming up Sunday, June 30th on pay-per-view.
And Alex Windsor, by the way, 14-year veteran, trained by the Knight family. Of course, that's Saraya and Zach Knight's parents trained her, and she has had plenty of success in Rev Pro in Great Britain and in New Japan Pro Wrestling as well.
Yeah, Alex Windsor debuting for New Japan Strong earlier this year, challenging Stephanie Vaquer, albeit unsuccessfully, for the New Japan Strong Women's World Championship that Vaquer will put up.
She is not intimidated at all.
No, Alex Windsor is not, as she is taking the fight directly to the AEW Women's World Champion. Digging body shot there.
Wow, that accidental blow was lethal on the back of Toni Storm.
Storm just driving Windsor spine first in the barricade.
Matt Menard, you notice how that Toni Storm was hunched over, just kind of making Alex Windsor believe she was more hurt than she really was.
That's what it seemed to be. I mean,
yeah.
we got a fight on our hands here, gentlemen.
And timeless Toni Storm, remember, is part of a very elite club. She is one of only two three-time AEW Women's World Champions alongside Hikaru Shida. But that could all change at Forbidden Door, and you would imagine if Windsor is able to top the champion here tonight, she would jump to the very top of the rankings.
Yeah, she would jump to the top, and I think what we're seeing from Alex Windsor right now, that she has to be considered a top contender regardless of what happens in this one. She, to me, in a short span, she's proved herself here.
And now Daddy Magic, you see Windsor in the ring to reset
taking it in.
The count on her, but timeless Toni Storm on the floor. And this is dangerous for the AEW Women's World Champion. Wait a second, Luther.
Well, this is the advantage of having an entourage up there with you.
Luther getting in the way, admonishing Alex Windsor.
Oh my God.
Yes. Luther falling into Mariah May, and fans, our opening contest continues for the next 90 seconds, and picture Alex Windsor on the attack.
The champion a little bit more worried about Mariah May here than she is herself.
This is something. Alex Windsor not backing down at all, not intimidated at all. To your point, Tony, I think there's something there, right?
There's something there.
She is worried about what Mariah May thinks.
Now Windsor, the cover, the far leg hooked. Timeless Toni Storm able to kick out, and you see Mariah May.
Look at that face.
I mean, there's been some distrust, shall we say, between Luther and Mariah May. I think both vying for the affections of the champion, but...
Yes. I think there's some jealousy there, but I also think, I mean, let's go back to what happened recently in Double or Nothing in the towel incident. Right. You're right, Tony. Thank you.
Yes, the towel incident. Yes, you're right. Two? I mean, it's so unfamiliar for me to say. You're right, Tony. You're right, Tony. I have to practice it.
Okay.
Take it easy over there.
But yes, it was when Timeless Toni Storm throwing in the towel to save, quote-unquote, Mariah May. Mariah May almost returned the favor in Timeless Toni Storm's match with Serena Deeb in Las Vegas just last month.
Right. Oh, look at this.
I mean, what a schedule the champion's been on, too, right?
Yes, she's been wrestling on TV.
Every single week.
On a regular basis, and that says a lot about her determination to her craft.
And Storm sent hard to the corner. Our opening contest continues here on TNT. Timeless Toni Storm turning things around on Alex Windsor.
Get a cover if you can, Tony.
Windsor coming into this match, a relative unknown to AEW fans, but opening some eyes here, but those eyes may be about to close.
You're going to want to watch out here, Alex.
As Timeless Toni Storm lining her up. Attack in the corner.
Well, that should do it. Let's see if she can... Well, how about that?
Fisherman suplex, 2, and Windsor able to kick out.
Almost perfectly executed there.
Thought we were going to see a Storm Zero right out of that.
But instead, opting for the Fisherman suplex. Now maybe thinking Storm Zero.
Yeah, I think you're right. Whoa.
Windsor, though, escapes. Free headbutt. Wow. Catching Toni Storm on the clavicle. Storm returns fire with one of her own.
Just trading headbutts.
And Windsor.
Great job following the champion in. And again.
Windsor swarming the champion. And driving Toni Storm down. Alex Windsor, the chance, the cover, and Storm able to kick out.
Man, she's letting it all hang out tonight.
Alex Windsor is very impressive, and the concern on the face of Mariah May at ringside.
Yeah, Windsor not backing down from this opportunity on the big stage. The inside cradle, Toni Storm. Very nearly had her, but the Shining Wizard. Windsor strikes. 1, 2, and no.
Man, really taking Toni Storm to the limit here. And we're just, 2 weeks away from Forbidden Door?
Yeah, just over 2 weeks away. UBS Arena, Long Island, New York. Great seats still available. AEWTIX.com. Toni Storm, Mina Shirakawa, one-on-one for the AEW Women's World Championship.
I mean, if I'm Toni Storm's camp, I don't... You know, this is not the type of match I want to see her out here 16 days away.
Well, the pop up, no, Storm versus Storm. 0.
How quickly was that done?
2, 3.
All right.
Here is your winner, the AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm.
That's what makes Timeless Toni Storm so dangerous, Daddy Magic. She is able to snap off that Storm Zero in a blink of an eye and change the complexion of a match.
That's why she's the champion, guys. Take a look. Toni Storm headed into Forbidden Door, no doubt about it.
The AEW Women's World Champion has a date with Mina Shirakawa on her hands on Sunday, June 30th. Where will Mariah May's allegiances lie? In the bosom of Timeless Toni Storm or that of Mina Shirakawa?
Good question.
Thanks, Tony. Forbidden Doors Sunday, June 30th, live on pay-per-view, UBS Arena on Long Island. Great seats still available, AEWTIX.com. Timeless Toni Storm, Mina Shirakawa, one-on-one for the AEW Women's World Championship. But right now, let's head to the back where our colleague Arkady Ora is standing by.